Again, if you're asked to differentiate something, differentiate, all right? If you want to simplify it, you can. If you don't, you can just leave it as is. So let's write this down. So dy dx is equal to, you're going to square the bottom, bring the bottom to the top, times the derivative of the top, which can be 1 plus cosine x, minus, let's see the top, times the derivative of the bottom. Wow, it's going to be tough to jam in there, isn't it? So what's it going to be? It's going to be 2x minus sine x. Okay, I don't think simplifying that's going to really pay off, but let's just take a look and see if we got that. And what they did, it looks like they did a little simplification. It doesn't really, it doesn't add much to it. Let's go through that. All right, let's put that down. So dy dx, the bottom is x squared plus cosine x, that whole thing squared. Not much you can do about that. Let's do the top. What do you get? X squared plus x squared cosine x. I distribute that across. Then you get cosine x, cosine squared x. Let's keep going over here. A little more difficult, isn't it? So you get minus 2x squared. Then you're going to get, let's see, plus x sine x. And then you're going to get, let's see, that would be 2x sine x. Tough jamming that in there, isn't it? And then what are you going to get over there? Whoops, I think I made a mistake there. Let me just go backwards over that. I'm not even thinking about the symbols, all right? And there are symbols there. So I said x sine x, that's true. The other one's going to be minus 2x sine x. And then you're going to get plus sine squared. All right, again, someone says it's so much effort. I just want to see if I can match the key, and that's what you should be looking forward to as well. So one thing I notice over here, I get, whoops, sorry about that. I get something that's pretty simple. I get this, and this, and this would really kind of simplify pretty nicely, by the way, and I'm going to write that down for you. So sine squared plus cosine squared is 1, so I get, 1 plus x squared. And let's keep looking around for things to do. And, looking around, that's a minus sign, by the way. What do I see? I see minus x sine x. Let me just put out what I'm doing over here. I just did these two. Oh, you know what? I got a minus x squared there, so let's put that down. So that's not plus x squared, that's minus x squared. Okay, let's keep going. And what else do I see? Well, I see these two terms left, and I'm just going to factor out the cosine in that. So it's plus cosine x times, I'm doing these two terms here, by the way. That'll be x squared plus 1. And then what goes on the bottom is x squared plus cosine x, that whole thing squared. All right, let's look at the key. And again, we're trying to match up. So let's see, 1 minus x squared minus x sine x, x squared plus 1 times cosine x, and then x squared plus cosine x quantity squared. So things work out pretty nicely. Again, I want to point out in exams, it's okay to write something down without simplifying it, but if you have a key, you're going to have to work towards simplification. All right, thank you.